It's Wednesday. I'm gonna dump some garbage in that building. As you can see, the haze is really bad out here. It's due to all the fires we're having. There's something like 600 fires burning all around BC here. So a very hot summer so far. Not a lot of rain. It's just been you know, right now it's probably 30 right now, and it's just hazy, really bad. But you can see the weather's been really warm for basically last 2 months. Over 2 months, it's been pretty good. Not a lot of rain, just mostly sun and heat. Okay, as I get closer, I'll show you the scrapyard, or actually the garbage dump first. That's scrapyard right now. Really dusty here. It's a big dust storm. Okay, I just dumped it in my truck. So I'm gonna hook it back up. Super dusty here. I dumped that load of wood out of that demo for the apartment building. Very expensive, $340. I never seen it so high there. Well, it was a lot of particle board there. Some particle board's quite heavy, but it was 2,200 kilos or something. But anyways, 340 with tax, crazy. Garbage is really expensive just to get rid of it. Okay. Let's keep continuing. We're going to a commercial building. We're taking appliances down. There's not a lot, but I'll take them down with a dolly, see if I can do any video. We'll see how it goes. Got 4 appliances down. I got 3 stoves. Some are not bad, not really that bad condition, but they're really dirty. This one is one of the newer ones, well, newer condition, but the readout's burnt out. Doesn't display properly. Problem is, like I say, I tried selling some of these for like 50 bucks, and what happens is people, you know, they're so picky, you know, and they're dirty, like, right? Who's gonna clean it? It costs you more time to clean them all out. Look at the dirt, the filth in these things, right? So what are you gonna do? I mean, you can clean them. And maybe, like, this one's somewhat dirty, but, you know, I put one on for 100 before, and, like, you know, lots and lots of calls, but everybody wanted a full size. Right, so what are you gonna do? These are just apartment size fridges. Like, you know, they get all dirty and greasy. The seals go. They get all discolored. Look at the filth and dirt, you know. So, and it's all the rust below here. And then people are smokers and they stink like smoke, and they could be infested with bed bugs or, you know, cockroaches. You don't know, right? So I'm just gonna cut all the cords off, take all the wire out of them right across, take the boards out, switches for silver contacts, and then go from there, right? Fridges, I'll just cut the cords off. There's actually some copper wire that goes to the up and down the compressor, so you get a little handful of wire. But I'm not going to discharge any Freon, just let it go to the scrapyard the way it is. They can deal with the Freon issues. They got guys, well, the big scrapyards, they got their own guys that come up there and clean everything up real quick. They line up 50 fridges and boom, boom, boom. They pay these guys to do it. That's the only way they can get away with dumping these things nowadays. Otherwise, what are you going to do? You have millions of fridges. If no one discharges them properly, how do you dump them, right? So the scrapyards have to get their own guys in there. Some scrapyards will charge you $15 to discharge it. Some will take it for free. So if you deal with the really big ones, they'll do it for free. Okay, let's continue. Okay, I got all my appliances down. I got 8 total, 5 stoves, 3 fridges. I got a dishwasher, filing cabinet, a screen. Possibly maybe could resell this. Maybe I don't know, it looks a bit beat up here, but hard to say. But anyways, just get a dirt devil vacuum, works really good. It was actually plugged, the filter was plugged. So I unplugged the filter, it works perfectly. So someone left it behind, thought it was broken. These are all my fans. These are all from hood fans or bathroom ceiling fans. A little bit of aluminum here. A couple pieces of stainless on the bottom. Okay, I'm going to start loading the rest of this stuff up. And then I have a little bit of metal upstairs I'm going to bring down. And put it in here neatly, and I'll show you how my truck lifts up and all that. How it goes on a bin and so on, onto the back. Hook goes up. And then the bin sits on these rollers and it just comes up and like this. Okay, stay tuned. Okay. I got everything loaded here. I got all my hood tops, everything, and stoves. Pulled this up next door. Little cooker. Okay, I got a propane ball I found is over half full, so I'm gonna save that. Use that for barbecue. I'm gonna close my door and then I'm gonna lift my bin up. I'll show you how it's done. So on these bins here, you have a safety. That's your main latch. 2 latches up there, and then you got a pin. That's your safety. And you also have a safety chain, and then you have a lower chain, so it's super secure. Bin is super secure. Okay, and my truck can take almost 3 tons. 3 tons for sure, less than 3 tons metric. Okay, so I got a PTO switch here. I click it on. I have a safety switch here, green. And then this one here brings it up. So you gotta make sure it lines up with these rollers here. See where the rollers? It's not really lining up here. So I'll show you if I come up closer. See, it doesn't go on a roller. Okay, now what you gotta do is when it doesn't line up, you just have to get in the vehicle. Roll the windows down a bit here. And all you have to do is just do a slight turn. See, I did a slight turn, I went forward. That should be just enough for the bin to get engaged. See how it's on the roller now? See there? If it's not on a roller, it's not going to be picked up. So that's the very important thing you got to do. That's the only thing about they're a little finicky. Okay, so it's on the deck now. That's your up and down. This is your forward and backwards of the deck. Right now it's pushed back. This one comes forward. And they keep coming forward. See how there's resistance stops. Okay, and if you're dumping the load, this is what you do if you're doing a dump. You don't use the forward backwards, you just go up and down. That's when you're dumping a load. So that's the up and this is the down. That's it. And so when you're finished, take the safety off, turn your PTO off. If you don't turn a PTO off, you could burn out the gears inside there. So you're best to have it turned off. We're all set, ready to go. There's no tying downs, nothing. If you look over here, see these little hooks in here. If you look over here, the bin hooks and those two hooks here. A hook here and a hook here. That keeps the bin from falling off your truck. So that's important. Your bin has to be engaged forward all the way. If it's not all the way, if you hit a bump, your bin can fall off the roller. Okay, so stay tuned. We're going to my storage now. Okay, so, this is the wire I cut off the fridge. You know, it goes to compressor, comes up the back, goes to a lead. So that's the only wire I cut off. I leave the rest. I'm just gonna loosen this one here. See, this one looks like it's been rebuilt. There's a wire cut off here, but it's another wire in here, which is strange. And something else has been done on that side. It's been Mickey Moused. Get my hands a little closer here. I'm gonna cut it from the compressor. One side of the compressor. There. There's two wires there. And then a wire here. So I'm just gonna pull it up here. I mean, it's pretty heavy wire. It's probably like not high wire, but you know, it's still gonna be like it's probably like 30% wire, 40% wire. But anyways, that's the way I'm gonna leave it. Get this green wire. That's it. That's it. That's all I do to those. I leave the rest. They can deal when the guy takes the Freon off. They can deal with all the rest of it. The only thing I can really grab is a little bit of wire without busting those Freon lines, which is something I'm not going to do. So that will stay. Okay, I'm going to process these stoves. What I'm going to do is first, I usually take all the knobs off. And then what I would do is just unscrew the knobs first. Okay, then I would screw the back. Let me just Take off the main wire area first. Okay. I still have to take it all off because the switches are covered. So it sure helps having extra tools. Imagine doing this with a screwdriver. It takes forever. A lot of screws in this one, I'll tell you. Okay, I broke the assembly. It actually went off. One like that came down off that way. It's a little bit different than they normally are. But anyways, what I'll do is pop these off. Switches are automatically. Some I might have to cut. Let me cut them. Like some of these are like hardwired into the grounds and different things. Most of them do clip. Yeah, this one's a little bit of a pain because I have less room to work with here, so I'm just going to cut the switches off. And I keep all these switches here because there's silver contacts, right? So I'll keep them just to be safe. Different makes have bigger ones than others, so not all of them are great, but some are good. Like I say, every little bit you help, everything helps, right? So normally I would pop this off and do this later, but this one has a tiny little hole there. See, there's a lot of switches. I don't have the best cutter here. It's a cheap cutter, and I don't like the distance here. It's too thick. I like to have my hands closed better than being so thick like that, but what are you gonna do? I bought 2 or 3 $25 pairs of cutters. Can't find them. Everything disappears. You guys lose everything. You have it one day and then it's gone. It's either stuff disappearing or something. But okay, so switches are off. Okay, then we have majority of the wire will be coming through here. A couple wires will go to the burner. The majority will come down. And a lot of times this heat line here, it's copper, pure copper. Sometimes it isn't, but majority of the times it's copper. So that's a piece of copper there. So I'll just clean this up a little bit better here. I mean, it does add up, like you say. You know, one is not a big deal, but when you have 5, 6 lined up, You have a little bit of other stuff material. Pull and shred. Okay, so then I'm going to pull out a couple other things here. I want to pull a clock out just for electronics. Sometimes there's a transformer there, a few little gadgets and things. And these will be all my switches. And I'll throw the switches in another pile right there. Okay, I'll continue here and I'll show you what I have at the end. Okay, well, when you take these lids off here, to get the lower ones out, there's usually a screw right here. And that should give you all the wires. All you have to do is pull the wires, see that? It comes right with the harness. I mean, there is, like I say, there's a fair amount of wire. It does come out of here. It's well worth getting. These switches, not really. Let's cut this off here. So you have all that wire plus one plug, all this. So not bad. I mean, it's not worth much really right now. It's only worth 50 cents a pound, but it's there, right? You know, you might have 5 pounds out of all these, right? 4 or 5 pounds, maybe 5 pounds in the fridge. So, but it's still something that I didn't have, right? You know, it's not like, you know, I have a big load of trash here, but or scrap or whatever, but I'm still going to process what I can to get maximum money, right? Even like these little fans here, you know, like there's not that much wire, but if you just, you know, it takes a couple seconds just to pull the wire out. I mean, it's really low grade wire, but look, throw it all in there. Just takes a few seconds. Those switches, I looked at them before. And those switches are really poor for silver. Like, they're minute and not worth it. Not worth the effort, so I don't bother. I put lots away already, but when I started looking at them, I said, forget it, it's not worth it. You might think, well, hey, this guy's wasting his time, but like, hey, I may be wasting my time, but this wire all at the end does add up. I already just took back about 60 pounds. No, 110 pounds actually that day. 110 or 100. No, I think it was 132 pounds. And I was like, just a week of stuff, right? See, there it is. Here's one more. No point throwing precious metals away, right? Or not precious, or whatever you would call it, but you know, good metals, right? Versus throwing garbage away, right? There it is, done. Okay, let me continue. Here's a small apartment size. Still a good amount of wire. So, and that's it. So that's your total wire right there. So you notice I'm keeping a brass on here. So if I get bored, I can pull the brass off there, right? if I was bored and didn't have nothing to do and it was winter and it was like minus 25 weather and it didn't work for 2 months, and maybe I'll get desperate enough to pull those off, right? Right now, just leave them on there. Whenever I have a chance, we'll get in there and strip the silver contacts, and then maybe take the brass off, possibly. Who knows? Or I might just throw the rest in the shred. You know what I'm saying? But this is the board. I always save the board here. You know, it just snaps in, snaps out. It's just a board, but I just save them. There's a little bit of electronics on there. Sometimes might be there's some things I can use on there or something, or maybe I can take that board, put into another unit, or just scrap it the way it is. Okay, let's continue. Okay, here's my switches for silver recovery. See if I can get into one for a second here, just to show you. See, if you look here, see, it's a pretty good contact actually. Not too bad. See if you can see there, the contact there, and contact there. So it's just only 2 contacts. So let's see how thick this is here. It's contact. Get it all open a bit. Yeah, this is a good sized contact actually, not too bad. So they're definitely worth taking for sure. You know, why leave them behind? All I do is have to snip a couple little pieces off, and I could throw this in a shred later. See, you know, it didn't take much to open that, huh? Let's check the black contacts, different company. Springs and crap in there. Oh, this is actually really nice contacts. This is the old school contacts, maybe. Look at the quality of the contacts. Very nice. Can you see those guys? Look at that. Very nice contacts. Nice and thick. So the black ones are the best. I can't believe how thick those are. Look at that, huh? Hopefully you've seen that pretty good. Awesome. So black ones are good. Really good actually. Okay, also, here's some of the wire. We'll talk clean wire. These are the boards here. What I'll do is just pull the board out of the holder here. Snap out. It's like two little snaps here. And it's so greasy here. Okay, chuck that over there. There it is. Basically, you got a transformer. Probably not much value here, but you know, it could almost be just doing a shred. Who knows? These are some sort of things here. Looks like it's a backup battery or something here. Okay, anyways, here's the wire I got. This is between the fridges. The stoves, yeah, like I said, at least 5 pounds. We'll have the plugs. I cut those plugs off here. I'll get like 45 cents a pound for that plug here. And they're pretty heavy, so they add up fast. So you can have 10-15 pounds like nothing. Okay, I'm gonna put this sort this in my garage. Let me just put this in my garage. So I want to see how many black switches I got, because the black ones are really nice. Very nice actually. I can't tell which, I don't remember. I could look at a video to determine which one, but they all look the same. There's all my wire. See, it just builds up pretty quick. Oh yeah, I got lots of black ones here. Yeah, I got a good amount of black ones and white ones. And I have another box somewhere in here. A couple boxes full. So one day I'll take those apart when I get bored. And I got all these CD drives have to come apart. It's only one board in there that I want. So as soon as it slows down, Probably like maybe winter time or something, I'll take those and sort them all out. Okay, good. I'll put these stuff away. Let's start loading this truck here and I'll show you after. The dishwasher, I cut all the wire around. There's the harness, I cut it here. Pulled the wires out. Now, this must be for the pump. See if it comes apart. Yeah, so I got a little motor here, a little bit of bunch of copper windings. Looks like copper, but you know, you never know. So there's another motor here. I don't know how it comes off. There's no real release or anything here that I can tell. Let's get a screwdriver here. Might have something to do with these screws here. Okay. There it is. It's the mortar. Yeah, definitely copper inside. That's good. There's a couple of little clips here. I'll take the clip off. Everything's so greasy here. Take that clip off, I think I can pull the other side of the mortar off so you guys can at least see what's there, but the way it's going, everything is just so greasy. There. Okay, that's one side. Look at this grease. Doesn't want to cooperate. Okay, there it is. Let's see if I can bang it off now. Probably a little more to it, but a little bit more here. It's coming. It's just so greasy. It's like soapy greasy. There's a little bit of water there. Well, my screwdriver now, everything's so soap wet. Just give it the little banging treatment there. Everything but. Disappeared. There it is. It's all copper anyways. Deal with it later. Okay, so I'm gonna take apart that stove, stick it here, put that on top. You put everything in here, put in the stove here, and a bunch of other stuff, and weigh it up. Yeah, hot water tank on the side road. I spotted this one about an hour ago. There it is. She's in. Thank you. Curtain rod. Grab that. Gotta keep the neighborhood clean. It's pretty heavy. Going to the scrap yard tomorrow anyways, so gotta take it while it's available. Okay. That's another one stove here. It's got a hidden element one. Not sure the name. But anyways, look how much wire is in that one. Look at this. See wire everywhere. Well, it's got all kinds of little rotisseries and stuff. I think that's why there's so much wire. But you can see big difference for wire. Definitely well worth stripping it. Okay. Let me pop this plug off. It's like weird, like somebody aftermarketed this one. It's not original. Okay. Nice piece of wire there. Okay, I'm gonna take off this rotisserie. There's another mortar here. There's a little mortar there. What's that? Major spider web of wires. Okay, let's start cutting. These go on to the elements. I'll have to pop the elements off after. That side. So now all this stuff is pretty loose. Pretty thick wire, it's hard to cut. It's not like pure crap, it's not bad. I know some of this wire is cheap, but this one's not bad. I don't know how they even figure this out here, all these wires. This is unusual to see all that extra here. Look at that. They zap strapped it all there. Should have a better cutter. This thing's not that good. Got a really good cutter, like I say. I can't find it. I had 2, 3 of them, but stuck with this crap. Okay, let me just start cutting some more. Hold on. Very heavy wire. I bet it's over a pound. Probably 2 pounds of wire came out of there. Counting the cord. This came out of there too. This one I can strip with my machine. It's a pretty thick cable. Okay, so that one I'll strip myself. Pull that board out. Another board. Yeah, I might end up like just sell them the way they are. or I might pop that off. We'll see. I haven't decided yet, but when I have time, you know, I'm going to decide on if I'm going to strip those, take some components off, or am I just going to throw in the shred. I haven't decided yet. Okay, I'm just going to show you my truck so far. Okay, now everything is stripped now, ready to go. So I'm just going to start hauling stuff up. I'm going to put something here, double stacked appliance, something else on top. Maybe the two stoves will go on top of each other, and all this heavy shit there I'll throw in there. Okay, let's continue here, and then I'm going to strip the rest of these microwaves. I have a bunch in the pile here. A few more I'll strip. I want to throw these 2 or 3 printers in there. A couple TV sets, just get rid of some of the crappier materials. As you can see, it's easily 10 pounds of wire already, so it adds up fast. Okay, this is the opposite side. Is a piece of aluminum here. Just want to show you the wire on the opposite side. It's really good. Look at that wire everywhere. It looks like they had a element caught on fire here, or some sort of grease fire. That's why they chucked it out. People only chuck out good stuff, not good stuff, just junk, right? So you think you might have a winner or a good appliance. It's just always some issues. Very good amount of wire in this type of stove. Actually, these are all clip in there. So you gotta love that. All that wire. I mean, it's pretty low grade, but you start, you know, cutting this stuff off. Sooner or later, you'll have a big pile. You'll fill a garbage can in no time. Just like I did. Filled a garbage can. I just, like I say, I just got rid of 130 pounds. And that prior to that, I had about 600 pounds of this wire. Look at that. Nice little square wire. So once they shred this wire, doesn't matter how long it is, it doesn't matter. They granulate it. When they granulate it, even the tiniest piece of copper wire gets all cleaned up, shredded. Okay. That one's ready. Okay. I figure we'll maybe put the hot water tank here. Don't have much slim stuff. Okay, let me continue here. If you don't have a pipe wrench, you can, you know, get it off like that. It did break a couple times, but you know, it's still no pipe wrench. I'm still getting off, right? Either nice little piece of brass here. It's not super clean, but anyways, it's still brass. Bingo. Okay, I got this heavy thing here. Oof, it's heavy. Got it up there. So I'm gonna put hot water tank here. Stuff the middle big time. A lot of small stuff, little sinks and everything, and try to get the heavy stuff in there, bed frames, and make the load real heavy. Hopefully get maybe a ton and a half would be nice, but we'll see. Okay, I got my load here. It's pretty full. It's like a cube of metal. Let me if I walk on top. I think there's a couple of spots in the front I can maybe put a couple things here. Let me double check. Yeah, it's pretty full. I could probably put a couple things here and there, which I might do. I just don't know how heavy it's going to be lifting up, but okay. That's it for now, and I'm going to do a little bit of driving around. It's probably garbage day tomorrow, so maybe I'll find something. Okay, stand by. Got a full load here. That's it. Hopefully I can lift it up. Let me try. Okay. Lined up here. I just want to see if it picks it up here. Yeah, it picks it up no problem. Sometimes the front end will go up like this. The heavy load. I'd say probably 2,400 pounds probably. Cheers on the road. Start making my area here. Maybe do one big load. One big load. If I do one big load tonight, I should be able to have another big load on my truck. Hopefully we get some heavy stuff or some good stuff for computers or whatever. It's a big shelf here. Oh, it's heavy. It's pretty heavy. Hey? Either way, it's metal, but I'm gonna back up, stick it in. Okay, stand by. I have to get this in here. Shuffle some stuff around. I'm gonna put it on one side. Move these chairs like this. I think I can get it right up, right there in the corner. It's actually a good heavy-duty case. Very heavy. 1 second. Wow, it's pretty heavy. It's a gun safe. Okay, let's put this side down. It's got to be about 150 pounds. Oh. Holy smokes! Oh, it's like a coffin. Oh. It's heavy. Just gonna get my seat. Well, sitting in this thing here.
I don't know what that plastic thing was popped off from.
Move this thing back. There's enough room here. There.
You can go up a little further.
Wow, that's heavy. What's your arm? Looks off, but it looks like barbecue. Looks good for me. It's got a heavy duty cast top. Very heavy. It's got a heavy duty cast top. It's a good one. Okay, let me slide her home. It's been sitting for a long time. The wheels barely move. It's hard to even open the top. Here's the hose assembly. Wow, look at that, huh? I'll throw this in. It's like about 30 pounds. Let's throw it in this way. See? If you don't look, you're not gonna find it. Fuck. Always something. Stupid testing box and always no way. There she's in. Perfect. Anything else in the pile? No. Perfect. Nope. Toolbox. There's a couple of plates here. Espresso, cafe. Nothing else there. Who makes this stuff? Hand painted in China. Lead paint. Okay, let's go. This spot here, it's Pirate Pack Day for adults. So I'll show you what it comes with. Light spot here is Pirate Pack Day. Adult pirate packs for mateys over 10. Mateys over 10. Anyways, here it is. Legendary burger, bacon cheddar burger, chicken burger, Korean mushroom veggie burger. Okay, there it is. I'll show you what it looks like.
On the back, it's fish and chips.
All this other stuff here. Proceeds, how much goes proceeds?
$2 from each one goes to the
$2 from each meal goes to children and helps the kids and so on. Okay, I'll let you know how it looks. It's Pirate Pack Day. Come and be a kid again. This is my Pirate Pack for my burger, for my salad, for a little bit of fries. Awesome, thank you. Okay, we'll take everything out of here. I got my gold coin here. Light spot gold coin. Awesome. Okay. That comes all as dessert, right?
ice cream.
Comes with ice cream also. Perfect. I feel like I'm like 12 years old again.